Hey everybody, welcome back. We are now moving into week number 3 in module number 1. I want to keep the momentum going. Now we're going to turn our attention to our 100K YouTube system. As the title suggests, this entire week is going to be how to leverage YouTube, obviously getting clients from YouTube, creating the content, growing your channel, everything you need to start to optimize, whether it's a new channel or it's an older channel, to start to drive new traffic into your booking systems. And share basically your message and knowledge around the world with YouTube. So let's go. So here's what we're going to cover, guys. It's really a quick introduction video that we're going to dive straight into all the action items. Let's look at the YouTube system and passive income. Next is YouTube's entertainment goal. And lastly, YouTube business. So let's look at YouTube, guys. So realistically, very simple. The YouTube system is this. Okay, we have a YouTube channel, which I'm going to show you how to either build from scratch or optimize the channel that you have, creating content for this YouTube channel, driving it straight into your booking system, turning into paid clients, okay? That's the most direct way to use YouTube. But on top of that, when you can get your channel monetized, which I'm going to talk about, you can actually turn your videos into passive income. Thus, if someone watches your videos, you could start to receive passive income, which you're going to get paid for. And then they could book a strategy call and that could turn into a client. So what this really means is now you have the potential opportunity to be paid twice by your client, okay? That's the YouTube system. So this is in addition to obviously Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, etc. And if you looked at my schedule before, you notice I talked about, well, this is when my YouTube videos go out each day. This is obviously what I'm going to be covering. There mainly is going to be 4 types of content that we're going to look at to grow your YouTube channel. But that's ideally what we're going for, guys. Least amount of effort, make the videos, turn them into strategy calls, use the sales training like in week 1, turn those strategy calls into paid clients and repeat. This essentially becomes a new input. It's a longer term input for your business. So let's look at YouTube's goal for entertainment. Simply put, YouTube has a goal to become like Netflix, Prime, etc., Foxtel, all of those guys, a place where people can come to be entertained. YouTube attracts big companies like Apple, Google, who own YouTube, banks, Facebook, Tesla, technology companies, all of these things who advertise on YouTube. Thus, the longer people stay on YouTube, the more companies will pay money to show their ads. And why is that important, guys? Well, when you get your channel monetized, you'll receive, it's not a big amount, but you'll receive a small amount of income every time one of these companies shows an ad at the start of your video. Now, I'm sure you've all watched something on YouTube before. Notice when you press play on YouTube, there might be an ad that shows up, and just to the right-hand side, it says you can skip the ad. Then an ad might show up halfway through the video. It might show at the end. That's basically YouTube monetizing that channel, and that's where you can start to create some passive income, okay? So there are 5 types of content we want to focus on, guys. We're going to look at symptom videos, which is exactly the same as what we've done already in the first week, in the first 2 weeks. We'll look at entertainment videos. There's a big difference between symptom-based content compared to entertainment-based content. One gets clients, one grows your channel, okay? Now, what a lot of people get stuck on is they become obsessed just growing a channel. You can see a lot of big YouTubers with a lot of big channels, and sure, they might be making a living just off their entertainment value and the passive income of what YouTube pays them. But I want to focus on how do we turn our content into paid clients, okay? Because it takes a little bit while to grow the channel. But even as you'll find out, my channel is not that big, and I want to show the type of income we're generating, okay? The third type is what I call Google search videos. This is a cool little sneaky trick, guys. I'm going to show you how to get on the front, basically on the front of Google on page 1 without paying for any ads. I'm going to show you how to do that. Testimonial videos, and lastly is YouTube Shorts, which is just repurposed. YouTube Shorts is exactly like Facebook Reels, and we're going to repurpose, because we're using the asymmetry. We're going to repurpose the Reels we make onto YouTube Shorts and vice versa. Okay, the long game. Channels can take a while to grow, so keep at it. Your first goal is to get clients from your YouTube videos, which is easy and quick. Secondary is to grow a paid channel, okay? Small channels. An example of the leverage of YouTube is my channel. As I'm recording this, I have about 8,500 subscribers with a fairly niche channel. It's all about grow your business or advanced conversational hypnosis. That's it. I don't really do much on YouTube, on entertainment style stuff. Which I'll define that a little bit later. We do occasionally, but my goal is, while we're still leveraging very niched and symptom-based videos that's bringing us income, that's what I spend a lot of my time doing, okay? And what's crazy is I might only on average get a few hundred views per day on my videos, but here are my rough stats. We get about $30,000 to $50,000 per month just directly from YouTube into this program. Okay. They either join my 100K coaching program like you guys are in, or they join my ACH program. There's no strategy called no efforts, all completely optimized. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do the optimization part as far as just completely automatic, because you guys are still taking strategy calls. Now, we still offer strategy calls, but it's a bit of a different model. We teach this in our Therapy Maximizer program. It's a different model to go directly from video into, an online program or something like that. But the idea, the umbrella remains the same. Okay. Also, on top of that, I get about 15 to 25 strategy calls per month directly from YouTube. So these are people that watch my videos, they have the offer to book a call, and then they usually become a student after that. Passive income is only about $500 to $1,000 per month from YouTube. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you look at the passive income exercises I'm going to give you next, you can pretty much live off $500 to $1,000 per month based on what I'm going to show you. And what I do based off my passive income that I get from YouTube and also a little bit from my Udemy courses as well, I live off that. So basically any paid student beyond $1,000 for our programs is all completely goes into my company. Okay. I don't spend any of that. That's just 100% profit, but I'll show you how that works. Okay. So you can see a lot of leverage there. So passive income plan. So passive income is money you earn while you sleep or outside of your business. In our case, the passive income we earn will become full-time income. Videos will turn into clients. The more videos you make, the more clients you get. The more videos you make, the more passive income you create. It's very simple. When I started focusing on passive income, I was earning it and didn't even realize. I set a goal to have passive income cover my monthly personal expenses, food, mortgage, utilities, and food. And now I live off my passive income. Okay. So let's set your passive income goal. Below you will see an action item where you can calculate your expenses and set a goal to cover these monthly expenses passively. Now, how long this will take you to do, it could be a while, guys, but it's nice to have a goal in mind, but also start to live, with a little bit of, it was almost like living, under your means, so to speak, to be able to live off just passive income and use all the income you get from your actual clients, which is going to be $1,500 and beyond, that can go into savings accounts. It can go into retirement. You can live a little bit more frugal. It can go towards, back into the business. You can recirculate it back into the business for more basically momentum and interest. There's a lot of things you can do. And the reason I bring this up is because when a lot of therapists and new coaches and entrepreneurs start making a lot of money, they also blow it on ridiculous things. Okay. Later on in the program, I'll show you what this means. And it's basically with the understanding of it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Okay. So as we move further in this program, I'll talk about retirement and savings, what to do with your money. And this is where this will come into its play. So below you'll see the passive income calculator. It's just a couple of quick exercises to show you how to do this. Start to set a cool goal and then use YouTube to basically live off, which is quite a cool thing to do. Okay. So to get monetized, this is directly from Google, guys. This is not my rules. It never used to be like this. It's only been like this probably for the last 5 years. When I started my channel about 10 years ago, as soon as you opened your channel, you got monetized. Okay. But because there's millions of channels, YouTube has to distinguish between a channel that is worth it and a channel that's not. Okay. So this is based on YouTube, guys. According to YouTube, to qualify for monetization, which means you get passive income and get paid, you must have 4,000 watch hours over the last 12 months and at least 1,000 subscribers on your channel. Okay, so what does that mean? For the first 12 months of your channel, guys, put the effort in, put the work in. 12 months is not a long time, especially when I show you how to repurpose content. It's actually quite easy to do. The quicker you get monetized, the quicker you can start making money. They're not my rules. This is rules for YouTube. Okay. So YouTube is definitely a long-term system. Keep very consistent and stick to the plan. A lot of people will make a couple of months worth of YouTube content. It doesn't show any results and they'll just give up. I look at YouTube as like my retirement plan, which means that when I decide one day, I no longer want to sell the programs. I no longer want to be involved in any of it. I just want to, do little bits and pieces right here. I can always rely on YouTube to constantly bring me in money each week without me physically having to do anything manually. Okay. So it is a cool retirement plan. So here are the YouTube action items. Okay. So the passive income calculator exercises. Then we'll do a cool little thing where I'll show you how to look for content for YouTube, but also the Google search option as well. We'll talk about lengths of the videos, tags, titles, descriptions, and thumbnails, the scheduling tool, which is my absolute favorite thing, which is basically when to post, how to upload your videos, the tags, the description, the thumbnails. It's very simple, guys. YouTube Shorts and schedule, sharing YouTube links to social media, batching content. I'll basically show you how I do it, guys. Re-uploading older content, and lastly, we'll look at your analytics and your tracking. Okay, so if you've been on YouTube before, you have a pretty good idea how it works. Let's start to either build your channel from scratch. If you don't have a YouTube channel now, just go to Google, search, start a YouTube channel, just follow the prompts. It's very, very simple. If you currently have a channel, I'll show you how to grow it correctly. But the biggest thing here, guys, is how can we remain asymmetrical, okay, and repurpose what we've already done in week 2 and now just drive it over to YouTube for another channel. Okay, so it's just another input into the system. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next, or what will be the first action item. Bye, guys.